Brandon Rios back in the ring after 19 months away. He's older. It's Herrera with the slight height advantage and the reach advantage, but it's the first time he has fought at this weight. Both fighters are in the ring. We get the official introduction from Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the University of Antelope Valley's Pioneer Event Center here in Lancaster, California. Premier Boxing Champions now features the main event. Live on FS1, 10 rounds in the welterweight division. The three judges ringside are Rudy Barragan, Max DeLuca, and Ralph McKnight. And the referee in charge when the bell sounds, Jack Reese. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the red with the black trim. His professional record, 32 wins, 21 of those coming by way of knockout. Again, 6 losses and 1 draw. Fighting out of Valladolid, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, aquí está Aaron La Jolla Herrera. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing the blue and the white. Has a professional 33 victories, 24 of those coming by way of knockout, against 3 losses and 1 draw. Fighting out of Van Nuys, California, by way of Oxnard, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the ring the former champ, Brandon Bam Bam Rios.
Come on, yes, that's good, you're good. Hey, Rick, he's a little bit high. I'm going to let them work in here. No pulling out, just pick them up. Listen, obey my commands all the time. Protect yourself all the time. Escúchame, pelea duro, pelea limpio, toco los manos. Buena suerte.
Jack Reese, the third man in the ring. Brandon Rios taking on Aaron Herrera. Let's talk about keys to victory here, David. Let's start with Brandon Rios.
You know, tonight, Brandon Rios, he has to use his jab to create a little bit of offense. You know, as soon as, Herrera comes in, throw that jab, just give him a different look. The second one is apply pressure. We all know Brandon Rios could apply pressure. So, he wants to do that since Herrera is a little bit, he's coming up from 135, so he's going to want to apply pressure. Last is going to be the body work. As the fight goes by, Brandon Rios is used to being at 147, so use the body work, to slow Herrera down.
Rios in the blue trunks, the white trim. Herrera, the red trunks, the black trim. This is round 1. It is scheduled for 10. Rios has fought his entire professional career under the tutelage of Robert Garcia, but not anymore. Now that he's back, he's got a new trainer, Ricky Funes.
They're both starting off really good. They're both actually throwing their jabs. They're both landing a few times. And they're both fighting smart to start this first round off.
One of the things that Rios told us is that he's worked a lot on under his new trainer. He's going to move around, get more movement. Here's a left to the body by Herrera. So he's going to get more movement, more in and out. See, I stood in the pocket too long, exchanging with guys.
Yeah, they said Ricky Funes said that he didn't take nothing away from his style, but he actually added, so he has more of a little bit more of an arsenal to it. So look for a completely different Brandon Rios.
He certainly has come forward and tried to work off the jab as he goes to the body.
Yeah, and he's doing really good with those, those coming in and throwing those uppercuts and then throwing those looping left hooks. He's doing really good to start this first round off.
Minute left here in round 1. Here's the short uppercut by Rios.
See, that was all set up with that jab he threw.
Another uppercut by Rios.
He's really found a home for that uppercut. Every time he throws it, he lands it. You know, but Herrera's coming back with some nice shots for himself too. You know, he's a taller man. He's throwing his jabs. So if I was Herrera, I would keep the distance a little bit more, and not let Rios get too comfortable in brawling right there in the middle.
Well, he had talked about, listen, I want to work his body. I know he hasn't been the most disciplined fighter, is what Herrera told us. So he said his goal was to work the body of Rios. Rios as he smiles as he exchanges with Herrera.
Rios is throwing some hard shots to start this first round.
Round 1 in the books. Round 2 of our main event. When do we come back?
Hard round, huh?
Welcome back. Our main event, Brandon Rios back in the ring, taking on Aaron Herrera. Let's look at some of the action from the first round.
You know, Rios is starting off with that jab. You know, he's throwing that uppercut, then comes back with that left hook. He actually caught Herrera a couple times with the same combination. I like that Rios started off with that jab.
Round 2.
No, but Herrera is actually boxing, moving around the ring, and throwing good jabs of his own. And that's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to move his head and not give a target for Rios to hit.
Here's the movement by Herrera.
You know, he's boxing. Herrera's boxing a little bit more. His corner probably told him, you know, don't stay and brawl with this guy because, you know, Rios loves to brawl. So Herrera's boxing him a little bit for the second round.
He said, listen, coming here, put on a show for these fans. I love to fight, but he says, I'm definitely going to box here. But like Rios, when I take a shot, I like to be aggressive as well.
Yeah, both these fighters, you know, I'm pretty sure that, you know, probably in a couple more rounds, they're just gonna say, to heck with it, you know, just start fighting in the middle of the ring. Rios is doing a good job on the inside of the inside. You know, that really didn't surprise me because Rios has always been a good inside fighter. And he's being really effective tonight. I would like to see Rios throw a left hook to the body, throw a couple left hooks to the body. Now that he's been catching Herrera, you know, Herrera's thinking about the head only.
Minute left here is a left hook by Herrera. Connects. Rios
Nice combination. You know, Rios is coming in, he's staying in there, just throwing uppercuts and throwing those hooks, but he's being really effective when he does that.
Another right hand by Rios. And again, a big shot.
See, that's what Herrera doesn't want to do, is stay in there and trade with Bam Bam.
That was shot, went a little south of the border. Here's a left hook by Herrera. And a right hand by Rios.
That's exactly what I said. They're going to both throw their game plan out and just fight mano a mano in the middle of the ring. It's a really good fight.
Seconds to round 2.
Herrera's doing some damage of his own as well.
Another entertaining round as these two slug it out.
Rios came up with the left hook. You know, that left hook's been really effective right there. He came with the left hook and a right hook to the head. He's been really effective throwing those inside shots.
Let's get to know Brandon Rios. Here are 3 things you need to know about him. Nickname, Bam Bam. He has fought against 6 former current world champions. And this is his first fight since November 7th of 2015. That's when he suffered that loss to Tim Bradley. And looked so bad in that fight that many thought, okay, he's either a shot. But he said, listen, a number of these fights, he had to drop at least 15 to 20 pounds, maybe a day or 2 before actually weighing in. He said that was been his downfall because he wasn't disciplined eating right.
Yeah, he said that those fights were mainly because of weight, that he would go in the training camp not even learning anything but just trying to drop the weight for that fight, for those fights, and that's mainly why he suffered those losses.
Said he really thought in his mind that he was done after the Bradley fight. But he said shortly afterwards, he got the itch, wanted to fight again. His trainer at the time, Garcia, told him no.
Yeah, he said he's really at the second chapter of his life. He feels, of his career, he feels rejuvenated, ready to be at the top of the 47 division.
Said he's been disciplined for this fight. Got rid of the bad eating habits. He's slowing out again here in round 3.
This is turning out to be just one of those classic Rios fights, just sitting there and fighting. You know, it's really good for the fans because the fans love it.
Absolutely.
Keep working that body, baby. Keep working it. Working the way to the top.
There's a combination by Herrera. As he goes to the body of Rios, then comes upstairs, and Rios smiles at him.
I think Herrera should, you know, go back to using that jab. He's having some success in the middle, but you know, it would just be so much easier for him if he jabs him and keeps Rios off of him.
Quick 1-2 there by Bam Bam. And a right hand by Herrera. Another right hand by Rios.
Yeah, Rios is having a lot of success throwing those looping overhand rights.
Snapping the head back of Herrera. Like that. Herrera took a step back. He comes back with a right hand.
This is turning out to be a war.
Crowd in Lancaster, California loving this.
See, Herrera needs to keep his distance because when Brandon Rios is in the middle right there, he's thinking of overhand right. And every time he throws it, he lands it. So Herrera needs to be a little bit smarter.
Combination by Rios. What a fight here in Lancaster, California.
See, Bam Bam Rios, you know, starts with the jab, comes up with the overhand right, and catches him. You know, and he throws that combination. Every time he gets in and throws the right uppercut and left hook to the head, he always lands it.
And when you chop it, his left hand is down. His left hand, I need you to chop over the right hand, Brandon. Chop it hard. You got to turn those knuckles like we've been doing. Other than that, your performance is good. Head movement. Beautiful. Cuatro.
Well, here's the 3 things you need to know about Aaron Herrera. His nickname, La Joya, the Jewel. Father and grandfather, they both were fighters. He started fighting at the age of 12. 18 of his 21 knockouts have come within the first 4 rounds. Again, this is his first fight at 147.
but he's actually, you know, he has a height advantage. So I'm pretty sure he came in strong at this weight, you know, and he seemed really motivated and, you know, confident that he was going to come in and win tonight. And he's doing really good himself, but he can't stay right there in the middle, letting Rios throw what he wants.
Watch the elbow, watch the elbow.
Right to the body by Herrera.
This is a great fight because both of them are warriors. You know, as soon as one hits, you know, the other one comes back with something even harder. So, you know, they're having great exchanges. See, Herrera's in here to win, and he just doesn't want to win. He wants to knock Rios out, it seems, by the shots he's throwing.
Keep in mind, Herrera on the 3-fight win streak. Those three fights, he knocked his opponent out.
Don't give him no breaks. Brandon, don't give him no breaks.
Herrera's coming back with some hard punches, but I'd like to see him go down to the body.
Right hand by Rios.
Rios is probably going to throw the overhand right. There you go. Every time he throws it, he lands.
Minute coming up here in round 4. How about that? 4 left hooks by Herrera. Back and forth these guys go.
I think both of these fighters are in their groove right now. They're both landing, you know, what they want to land. It's not too much boxing. They just want to prove to each other who's the toughest man.
Quick 1-2 there by Herrera. Rios now fires back with a 1-2 of his own. Oh, wow. Round by Aaron Herrera.
This round, Herrera loads up with the left hook. You know, he comes with the right hook and then another left foot. You know, he's had a lot of great moments in this fight.
Good crowd here in Lancaster.
You cannot no breaks at all. This left hand is down, you gotta chop it.
This has been a good fight, but
That's it, Brandon. Cut this.
I got Rios up 3.
Be on his ass. Please.
1 to Herrera.
Okay, you work too fucking hard. You hear me?
5.
You know, one of the questions we talked to Brandon Rios about was why he and Robert Garcia decided to go their separate ways. He said, look, we're still family. We're still close as ever. Robert Garcia is ringside. He's watching. But he said, I just felt that we were so close that I wasn't listening anymore. Robert felt it was probably time for a new voice. I did too. Thus, he went with Ricky.
You gotta be smart.
10. And take a look at your scorecard here, David. You gave Rios the first 3. You gave that last round to Herrera.
Yeah, it seemed like the last round, you know, Herrera kept his distance a little bit. He landed some really good shots, like how he just did right now. You know, this fight is picking up, and I don't think he's going to make it to the scorecards. Somebody's going to get knocked out.
Double left hook by Herrera.
Yeah, both fighters are landing some vicious shots. Not only Rios, every time Rios comes with a good shot, Herrera comes right back with another great shot.
There's a number right hand and a left by Rios.
two warriors in the ring today.
Move your head, turn, Brandon, turn.
And Herrera himself has an amazing chin because he's got hit with some great punches and he's still standing right there.
Overhand. Don't give him that, Brandon.
There's a double left hook by Herrera.
There we go.
Combination by Rios. He falls forward.
Jab.
Under a minute here in round 5.
I think Rios needs to throw the jab a little bit more, to set up a little bit more of the offense, not just go in there and throw the same things. I mean, he's being effective, but he wants to change something up a little bit.
Left hook by Herrera. Saw Rios smile at him. Here's a left to the body by Rios.
That's what he wants to keep doing more of, go to the head and go down to the body like he just did.
Short uppercut.
Rios is great at those short shots. He comes back to the body, but that's all he has to do. Touch Herrera up with those uppercuts and come right back down to the body.
We have gone from toe-to-toe Tuesday to slugging Sunday. Brandon Rios and Aaron Herrera.
Right now, you'll see a big uppercut by Bam Bam. Bam Bam starting a combination there. He had a lot of success on the inside. And then you see Herrera with the big right hand and big left hook. He pushes Rios back as well. And he came back with the jab.
First fight together for those two, Ricky Funes, Brandon Rios.
All you have to do is keep
They said, look, we got a lot to prove. Funes said, I got a lot to prove. This is my first world-class fighter that I've ever trained. And Brandon Rios says, I know a number of people have been doubting me, but I got to prove to people I still got it.
Yeah, like I said, he seemed rejuvenated. He seemed really ready for this fight and eager to show the fans. And the people said they couldn't come back, ready to prove him wrong.
He told us, if he ended up fighting meeting, I promise you, I will be at the top of the 147-pound division by the end of the year, is what Rios told us.
And if he really dedicates himself, really trains as hard as he said he has, I see him doing that because back a few years ago, he was at the top. He was a devastating fighter. He gave great fights to so much people, man. And, he's a great inside fighter. Not too much people can take pressure like that.
We're at the halfway point of this fight. Rios, again, talking about applying that pressure to Aaron Herrera.
Take that body. Take that forearm.
And Rios is standing a little bit too straight up. Maybe he wants to move his head after he finishes with his offense. Because Herrera's still a dangerous puncher.
On here in round 6. He's got Herrera against the ropes, tattooed him.
That was a beautiful combination he just threw. And I think Herrera's starting to break down a little bit because that pressure Bam Bam is putting is non-stop. And you can see in Herrera's face that it's a little bit too much for him. But then he still comes back. But this is where Brandon is in his comfort zone. He's in there and he likes to brawl. He likes to break people down with his pressure.
Minute left here in round 6.
There we go.
Left hand upstairs by Rios.
And I liked how he went downstairs and came right back upstairs when you see the hands drop.
And Herrera takes a step back.
You got this, Brandon. Let's go.
That pressure starting to mount.
I think he should touch that right side to the body a little bit more because Herrera looked like he was hurt just a minute ago. And he's mixing it really good, going upstairs and coming right back down.
Don't stop, Brandon. Don't stop for him. Don't stop for him at all. Don't stop. Back to the jab.
Seconds here of round 6. Rios backs Herrera to the ropes.
I like what I'm seeing because his pressure is non-stop and he's looking like he's about to break down Herrera.
He won't let Herrera play.
But Herrera still comes back.
What a fight. For more on Bam Bam, here's Jordan Hardy.
Ryan, as you guys mentioned, Rios made the switch from his former trainer, Robert Garcia, to Ricky Funes, who you see there in the corner. And I was in the corner earlier, and the chemistry seems very good. Rios seems to be relaxed and focused and following exactly what Funes is telling him to do, which is touching that body and come up top with the left. But one thing I have noticed, you guys, he seems a little tired. And it makes me wonder, you know, cutting a lot of weight. I know he didn't start this camp very light. Is it affecting him now in these later rounds?
We'll see. Body language, baby.
Rios said he needed a new voice. He's got that. He said he was more disciplined than he was in the past when he came. But listen, he was big when he started this camp. There's a number of people who said that he was at least 180 when the camp started. But to his credit, he said he was on weight at least a day or two before this fight.
You know, I think why he seems a little bit tired because the last few rounds he's just been putting it on Herrera, non-stop pressure. It looks like he throws the whole round. And that's why I say throw the jab a little bit to give yourself a little bit of break. You know, to see, give him a little bit different look, and then get some of that stamina back a little bit. But you still keep that jab in his face, and you don't let the thing.
Big shots there by Herrera as he loads up with that right hand.
Herrera came out really strong in this round. You know, he's probably felt that Rios is getting tired and he wants to take advantage of that.
We take a look at David. Let's look at your scorecard.
Yeah, Rios. I have Rios ahead. You know, maybe I get one round of Herrera. Rios has been putting on that pressure all night, and I have Rios ahead.
Liver, behind the liver. Hit that forearm. Look at from here.
We have come to the halfway point. Round 7, right hand Herrera. Combination.
No, Herrera's keeping that distance nice. You know, he puts out that jab to let that right hand go. You know,
Quick 1-2 right there.
like that. You know, he's doing a really good job this round. But then again, that pressure doesn't let Herrera. He lands two pretty good shots, and then Rios comes and puts that pressure back on. And he just landed a good body shot.
Yeah, the body of Herrera.
Yeah, there you go.
Rios drops it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And that's it.
And that's exactly what I said. He needs to hit that body in the later rounds, and he'll get the job done.
The pressure
and the body shots, he did it. You know, he couldn't breathe from the pressure, and then when he caught him with that left hook to the body, it was all done.
Brandon Rios, away from the ring for 19 months, is back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 2 minutes, 11 seconds of the 7th round for your winner by knockout, Brandon Bam Bam Rios.
So Bam Bam gets the victory. Give me your thoughts here. 19 months away, what do you think?
No, I think he had a really good performance. This was classic Bam Bam Rios. The only thing I think is he should go in the gym and work a little bit more on the head movement. As soon as he finishes his offense, he stays a little bit too high up. but this was a quality performance as he got the knockout for tonight.